Good afternoon. I'm going to talk about our product, Higia ring. So I'm going to present myself. My name is Jorge Alexis Vázquez. I have a partners in the team. Um, and her name is Karina Pua Mercado and Jose Saucedo Vilés, Fernando Saucedo Vilés, Eduardo Arellano Morales. So let's start. The company background. We have the idea makes up this entire product around from the for the lack of medical instruments that can monitor the vital things of the human body. As a result of the extensive research um, on a health products out there, it turned out uh, that there is no similar products that is smell comfortable and about all described.
Product image, brand, logo, and slogan. The process for choosing the name is based on Greek mythology. Higia was the name of the goddess of mental and physical health. The product is based on system of collecting information on customers' moods as well as their heart rate and pressure. This is why it was chosen to take the name of Higia, and on the part of the ring it is for being a ring, only that in the English language. Okay, logo. The Higia ring logo is a clean logo with only text and a line in the center. In this case, it's a logo because it's identified by its text. When placing the text in the box, it is a given metallic effect to make it stand out. The slogan is caring for health, mind, and spirit. The slogan was chosen because the product is intended for a person's health care. How is it? The product works to keep track of your rhythm day by day and reducing or leveling stress or anxiety levels, taking care of your mental stress, helping your spiritually, taking you to a moment of tranquility and serenity with subtle and relaxing sounds and aromas. Proposal for packaging. The packaging is a very simple black box with a lid on the lid. It will carry what has been the logo of the ring with an image, so that you can see how the product is inside the box. On the one hand, the box carries the company logo. At the bottom of it has some product and company data, which are color, brand, model, country of origin, and among other.
The Higia product has a mixed type of mark because it involves the type of nominal mark, which consists of a set of letters with R, H, and G, with a silver color, and the type of unnamed mark, which consists of a figure of a circle wrapping the letters H and G, with silver color.
The brand. Trademark registration in accordance with the intellectual property law. So the brand is something that distinguishes our products. So to register, we must go to the INPI, like on Spanish is Instituto Mexicano de la Propiedad Industrial. This process have a cost, like in this case, for brands is 3,126.49 pesos, and it has very long or short time, depending for the case.
Well, I'm going to start. I'm going to talk about the analysis of microenvironment. In this case, we have 5 branches that is very important to know. And I'm going to start with the providers. Well, in this case, the providers that is a very essential key in this type of product because we need a good metal sensors and all the items that needs the product. In this case, is a ring and have a lot of technology, and this is the most important um, point in this type of micro environment because you need to have a good quality in your products, and if you can do the best quality, you can sell a lot of products, have a more target or expanded like to another country, city, or something like that. And the branch new companies, um, we search in the web or in Facebook, all the social medias that it could be, but we don't find a similar or a specific product like that. And we need to take care of the product that are similar. In this case, it could be the Apple Watch or smart watches. That's the same thing, but we need to take care of these companies because they can make a better publicity post, and it could be affected directly, or company is it could be difficult. um Now I'm going to talk about the substitutes products. In this case, I said that the similar product that we consider that is it could be affected, the Higia ring. It could be smartwatches, um, Apple Watch, or another type of products that you need to. Well, and the last one point in these five branches that are the substitute products. Well, in this case, I said the different products that it could be affected directly our company. In this case, it could be Apple Watches, smartwatches, aerosols, and everything that it could be change your feel. In this case, if you feel sad, and change it with this type of product and make you happy or something like that.
Real companies. The real companies that surround a product are similar or those of similar products. This product has no competitors, and sign it is a new product that adapts sounds, smells, and monitors heart rates, as well as showing your vital signs and brain waves to analyze your moods. As such, there are no competitors, but they pairs such as has smart watches may in the future seek to match competition within the innovation market.
Barriers. In the barriers area, they are located at different levels, either because of the purchasing power they possess or their different personalities that lead to future purchase. Buyers have a segmentation that was carried out from beginning, and these are reflected in future purchases. So, following up on each on adjectives that define and distinguish, then within the markets is essential. Essential.
Well, in the second slide, we have the analysis of microenvironment, and we have five branches. The first one is the demographic. Well, in this branch, we put an analysis of our customer that we want to have in the target market. Well, in this profile, we search that has the power of purchase, and the age it could be like 18 and up, and the people who needs to have this type of product it could be like doctors, engineers, housewife, or people who has some mental problems, because this product try to relax your mind and your emotions. And well, in the second branch we have the economic. In this case, we don't have a final price of the product, but um, we need to do analysis of the economy of San Luis and the cities that are around of the city, and check the price of the dollar. And sometimes some specific points that we need to study a lot, because we need to put a price that it could be good for the target market, and they can buy it, and we can distribute it like on other parts of the world or countries or something like that we can do it. Well, and the branch that is in the middle, we have the political and legal point. Well, why is very important this type of point? Well, we need to have a registration of our brand, because if some company, it could be like similar logo, brand, or publicity or product, it could tell us the name, the colors, on everything that make the product. Well, that's the essential point in the registration of the mark. In this case, we need to follow a process in the IMPI, that is the Mexican Institute of Industrial Property, and we need to make a registration. And this registration is going to give us to the exclusive use in the national territory for 10 years, since it distinguishes your product or service from others existing in the market. Is the most important point in these branches. And the last point that is important to know, because is the environment point. In this case, we change the product, and we try to make our sustainable product, and we change the charger, because it's the same that the cell phone. That if you have a cell phone like Android, iOS, or whatever cell phone that you have, it could change at the same time with the cell phone. You put your cell phone to charge, and the ring is gonna charge and at the same time. This is the part of sustainable that we want to put in this type of product.
Gross national product. It's a value of all the goods or services that have been made in national manufacturing. That is from a certain country. This is independent of the fact that the product has been processed within the national territory. For example, flour, eggs, milk, etc. Are not taken into a country when making a lot of bread, but what for the GMP, the value taken is the final price of the product. Uh, Gross domestic product. So now is five place in the scale of the year 2017, which has a very economic contribution to the gross domestic product, GDP, and which is growing thanks to the fact that the state has a great contribution of different essential economic factors other states. But in the course of the next year, 2021, it will be a better year to introduce. It seems the country GPD will stabilize a little more. Exchange rate is a reference used in exchange market to know the number of units or national currency that must be paid to obtain foreign currency. In this case of the product, it's very important to manage the exchange rates with the countries from which the raw materials will be extracted. The country from which the technology will be requested is China, which has one of the rare reserves already here for the manufacturing of technology products. A country with which one has to consider how much the peso is worth. Mexican with the yen 3.14 is equivalent to 1 yuan. Unemployment rate. Inflation tied to consumption of demand is expected to do so at the beginning of the broader launch Higia. Since increase in demand in the same way will increase the price of trade product. This inflation occurs because the production of the product will have to increase, and with this comes the factory cost. Factory raw material costs fluctuate due to international exchange rates, foreign suppliers and competitors. This generates an inflation in sales costs. Inflation. The level of unemployment reached a percent high last year, which indicates that a certain part of the population has little resource for the acquisition of the products for special health care.
It was concluded that a new and innovative product called Higia can have a great opportunity in the region where the product began to be marketed in Sonora. Thanks to the micro and macroeconomic analysis, there is a great opportunity to obtain material and human resources. As observation and analysis was carried out, which took into account the social and economic situations, which are not predictable, which affect both the product and the company. That is why strategies were calculated based on the risks present and those that might arise in the long term, which affect both regional and national and even international.